Everyone, Jai Hind. I am Major Mohammed Ali Shah. It's my proud privilege and honor to be in conversation with a friend who had been my senior in school and by a couple of years. Whether if I could say in our old Laurentian language, I am the pizza batch. They are the boss batch. Now the one who are not from Lawrence School of Dale will wonder what is boss and pizza? What is happening? But anyhow, somebody who is inspiration for all of us, who was an outstanding student in school as well in sports and she's smiling right now. Gayathri is smiling. Coming up with so anyhow, so somebody who is a real inspiration. She has just won a silver medal in and she won a bronze medal as well. And now in hurdles, in fact, she has done the nation proud in the Asian Masters. Which was held in Manila, and she's on her way back. And right now, she has stopped over. She's hopped over the flight, and she's been kind enough to give me time. And let's go ahead and let's talk to us. Let's talk to her about her journey and inspire all of us to take up sports. And I always say, never give in. Hi, Gayathri. Thank you for spending time.
Hi. How are you?
Very well, very well.
Yeah.
So, Gayathri, tell
And
us
thank
about
you
your.
for having me on this.
Thank you for taking your time. So tell us a bit about your hurdles and about the pole vault. Where pole vault you won a silver medal, and I believe a little bird told me, people who were there with you, that you had sprained your ankle actually. Otherwise, you would have perhaps have won the gold had that not happened. And you won a bronze for hurdles, and you were always a great athlete in school. Yeah, does it come from there? Tell us the whole journey, Gayatri.
Yeah. So actually, we are all basically a very sporty family. So all of us are very much into sports. From my father, who was also an OL 63 batch. In fact, his triple jump record was there in Wellington for almost 20 years. So is my mother. So both sides, the genes are very strong. So school and college always excelled in sports. Always the secretary, and I was a zonal basketball player as well in Chennai. And then after that, uh, I was always into fitness, but I never really knew there's something called masters athletics where you could actually compete after the age of 35. So after almost 22 years of real serious sports competition, I entered sports, and yeah, so that's how I restarted the sports part of it. Yeah.
Superb. So tell us about your daughter. Your daughter is also a national swimmer and a great athlete, and so she told you about it. I believe that's what I. If my inputs are to be believed correctly.
Yeah, so she's a national swimmer and an athlete as well, and she is very, very dedicated. And I don't know, I guess maybe not the Lawrence part of it, but she didn't go to Lawrence because my husband's a Georgian, so we used to keep fighting about it,
Oh,
our rival
oh.
schools.
So he's from what, military
Yeah.
school, Bangalore?
No, he's from St. George's, our rival school.
Okay. St. George's, all right. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So she used to keep coming home and she used to keep training. And that's when I used to accompany her, at odd hours. And that's when I got to know there's something called Masters Athletics where we could, even elders could compete. So that's how I got back into sports.
Super. So tell me one thing, you were always into sports right from school, and I remember very, very correctly, Gayatri going and doing the hurdles and all, and you used to fly like tack. So do you actually regret earlier, before you won these medals over here and you made the nation proud, did you ever regret that you didn't take it up to the level that you should have taken up earlier?
Yeah, I guess those days there were not much facilities like now, and we really didn't know much. Yeah, I would have. I wish I would have done that and probably won an Olympic gold for India.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And like the way in the Asian Masters athletics, similarly, is there anything of this level parallel to this for Olympics?
Yeah, so every alternate year there is an Asian Masters which happens, and that's you qualify if you win a medal in the national level. And every alternate year there's something called World Masters, so that's what I want to go next and participate. So,
Wow, wow, that is superb. So tell us a bit about your training. How hard you train for this. It must be very, very rigorous. And bringing and the grooming at Lawrence School, Lovedale. How much did it play its part? Regarding, I believe a Laurentian can do well anywhere, survive anywhere, anyhow, and shine out. Ultimately, come out, emerge as a winner anywhere, anyhow.
Yeah, definitely all those rouse bells we used to, get used to, and this chota buns and all that did really work, and very,
Don't
very
argue.
dedicated. Yeah, so especially if you're in sports, you need to be very dedicated, and it has to be at the back of your mind, whatever you do. So, especially when I do training for maybe a national level or whatever, generally throughout the year, you need to be fit, but just before the event, you need to do the event training. So, this I have been at it for almost 4 months now. So morning, it's a event practice which I do for almost 2 hours, and then do all my other rest of the stuff at home and all that. And we are not the privileged ones to just do sports. You see, it's so many other duties as well. And in the evening, I do like general body training and workout, which is almost 2 to 3 hours. So literally, I've dedicated 4 to 5 hours a day for almost 4 months now.
Wow, wow, that is superb. And if I remember correctly, you were in the other house, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, the blue shirts, and we were
Yes,
the
of course.
we were
The
the
rocking blues always.
that's right. We were the blues of we were Sumeru house. So Sumeru and Devdar were brother and sister houses.
Yeah.
So also tell us, about the importance at the national level. Like like many people, unfortunately, are not too aware about. Recently, I met the Army Paralympic team. They had won medals. I hope you're not getting late for your connecting flight.
No, no, I'm fine.
Okay, okay, fine. So I just a couple of days back, I won the Army's Paralympic team, which had won medals at the Asian Games, and they had come, and it was like very, very moving because these were those soldiers who had lost a limb somewhere at defending our national frontiers at the borders, but yet they won medals for our nation, and they're back here. So many people, unfortunately, weren't aware. Many civilians, I would say, and with all respect, I use the word civilian, mean people who are not associated with that sport. So tell us, what benefits does the government of India give to sportsmen of who win medals for the Asian Masters Athletics?
Yeah, so it's very, very unfortunate that there is no government support at all. So this MAFI, this is the Masters Athletic Federation of India, is not doesn't come under the government directly. So it's a separate organization, and there is absolutely no support. So it's all on our own actually. So and there is not any no recognition also at all. So basically, it's just for the passion and the love of the sport is what I'm really doing this. And I guess another thing which really drives me is, see, when you keep on telling children, to keep achieving and to look up to somebody as an inspiration and get motivated, it really doesn't have a special touch in their hearts. But when they see their own parents, and when you practice what you preach and you walk your talk, I guess it really um, makes a mark, and they really listen to you. And in fact, the last time I won a nation award, I remember the kids were in school and they had announced it in the assembly. So it was a real proud moment for them as well, when as parents, when we achieve something on a national international level. Yeah.
Wow, superb. I was recently in conversation with the Major General Vikram Dogra, and he's a
Okay.
general officer, the first Iron Man general officer, and I think he's the one only, if I'm not mistaken. And I had the honor of giving a TEDx talk with him at Good Shepherds in Ooty. We had gone to Good Shepherds International School, and which used to be Good Shepherd Public School at our time. In fact, a lot has changed. In fact, so one of your fans is calling you. I'm sure it's a call from Philippines. That
No,
that
not a fan. It's like I think they're calling at the gate. So
Okay, okay.
yeah.
ठीक है. It was wonderful being in conversation with you, Gayathri, and thank you so much for taking your time. And safe flight to you. And we are
Thank you.
so proud of you. As old
Thank you so
Laurentians,
much.
as Indians, we are so proud of you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. And
Have
I
a good
think
one.
the biggest honor was I was when I was called to be the chief guest in Lawrence School for our sports day. I think that was more than winning even an Olympic medal when you walk down the aisle from and get down from the headmaster's car. And it just made my day. And I think it wants me to. I mean, I want to keep on achieving and much more for Lawrence School and for all of us. And it's always never given, not only what we learn in school, but also never given is the motto of our life. We should just fight it wherever we go. And we are so capable of doing anything. Just dream it and we can do it.
Absolutely, Gayathri. Thank you so much. It was such an honor and a pleasure speaking to you. Yeah. Take care and a
Thank
safe
you.
flight. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much. Jai Hind.